My wife is a Reddit troll. I'm not sure what a troll means, but I've seen it used on Reddit a lot when someone says something politically incorrect or if someone says something rude, so I assume it means like someone is not very nice on Reddit. I know my wife's Reddit account and I see she leaves rude comments on the Ring subreddits. She makes fun of women that have big rocks on their engagement ring. For example, if the diamond is 3 or more carats, she comments saying looks tacky and fake, and she is basically making fun of any woman that wear a diamond ring that's too big. She will tell them their ring looks like costume jewelry, and she will call your ring fake if you have a lab diamond and not a real natural diamond. Marriage is also big in our culture, so she makes fun of women on Reddit who are still single at an older age, and she will tell them they are going to die alone with cats, and she will tell them that they have washed up eggs. She is also active on the houseplants subreddit making fun of people's plants. How the fuck do you make fun of people's plants? OMFGLMFAO. Making fun of someone's plants? Your wife is a villain at this point. Wow, your wife sounds like a well-adjusted adult face with rolling eyes. Your wife has massive insecurity issues, and rather than face them head-on, she's choosing to deflect and make others unhappy right along with her. What a miserable person your wife must be. I'm so sorry. Hey, watch your back because I can see bad things in your future. How conceited do you have to be to make fun of single people? She sounds like quite the catch. I don't care about her making fun of rings, but if your wife is making fun of women who are unlikely to conceive because of washed up eggs, then she's a fucking asshole. Okay, so now what? You gonna call her out on being tall? She must be a miserable person if she gets pleasure out of hurting random people. Karma, my friend. She isn't a troll, just toxic. I always find trolls odd. The amount of energy it takes to be in such a low vibe state all the time, trying to bring others down into a negative state of mind. Like, why? Why are they so miserable? It's just sad. And gross. And sad. Does this bleed into your marriage? Does she make terrible comments towards you? Sue, she doesn't have a lot going on, lol. You really need to have a talk with her. This behavior is really not normal, lol. Never ask her what she thinks of your peen. I've been missing houseplant snark this whole time. I'm furious. Sounds like that South Park episode with Kyle's dad. You must be so proud. What if this is the wife? Damn, if you have to stoop to roasting plants, you've got some serious issues. Tears of joy. Does your wife want a bigger ring? How does one even make fun of a plant skull? Maybe I'm a terrible person, but making fun of someone's plants? Who could even be so evil? Okay guys, have we found the wife yet? We need to bring her up on You Throw Away George snooping on our ring and our houseplants. Also, making fun of someone for having a lab diamond is weird considering the history of the diamond industry. Your wife sounds like a cunt. Not the fun kind or the funny kind. Just a vicious cunt. Sounds like a lovely woman. Not jealous and bitter at all. She probably talks shit about you to het friends. Man, your wife is a cunt. She sounds like a rotten treat. I'm sorry. She sounds like she probably sucks, but you do you. This is funny. I'm sure she's miserable. She needs food and orgasms. That's awful. What a sad, miserable woman. She sounds like a miserable person who enjoys hurting others. Yikes. She must be extremely insecure in her own life. That's really unfortunate. Plus throwing shade at everyone who has a big ring. Pretty much makes her look like she's mad about something she doesn't have. She is clearly bored and living a life of quiet desperation. When was the last time she got a hobby? Offline? What about these things connect to her actual situation? Uncommunicated wishes and unmet desires? Or is it some sort of mental game on her or your part? There is a ring and plant subreddit. My husband was too. He's been banned now. He used to just get banned on some subs, but he got a year-long ban a few months back. He thought it was so funny when he got people going on here. He genuinely believed he was playing devil's advocate. One sub even made him an administrator for a short period of time. They removed him when someone brought it to their attention that he'd made problematic comments previously. He still comes on, but just to read. I wish it were a permanent ban. Twist: this is actually the wife. Your wife is probably doing this to mask her misery. SMH. So her wife is basically a bully? Got it. Your wife is actually a cunt deep down inside. How lovely. Man, I'm sorry, but your wife sounds like a major league douche. What are the chances she talks badly about you to people when you're not around? All of that energy that could be directed at all kinds of shit. And she's wasting it shitting on women and plants. Lol. If only divorce was as big in your culture as marriage is. Everyone can be a douche on Reddit. It's like talking to air most times. She sounds bored and insecure. I mean, she is your wife. You deal with it. As a woman with plants. Don't fuck with me. Honestly though, you just have to laugh at these humans. Does she realize we are all laughing at her? Good luck. She sounds super freaking awesome. Stay off my plant pics. You're messing with the wrong bitch. Oh god, this is embarrassing. I had a friend who did this, but it was ugly baby comments to new moms. I said I thought the behavior was beneath her and she got mad at me because she shared an insecurity and I judged her for it. And the only reason she did it was she was afraid her own baby was ugly. Zero self-reflection or shame. Defensiveness and deflection. Yay. We're not friends anymore. Not the houseplant loudly crying. Your wife seems bitter and sad. That's the only explanation for why people do this. Makes them feel better about their situation, I guess. Your wife sounds like a bully. I would confront her and just stare blankly expressionless at her pause for a few minutes. And say, really? Houseplant's potted plant. You are gonna bully someone over a FKN fern? Please name your first child. Lily. Or Ivy. Frankly, she kinda sounds like a living nightmare, cause if she acts like that behind a screen, I am scared to see how she acts while judging eyes are present. She's angry. She's also being mean, and you should think about if she's low empathy in real life. But she's so angry. Why is she angry? Was the ring not what she expected? Do you two have kids? How is your relationship? Is she depressed? That was actually hilarious to read. I always thought troll meant things you don't even mean just to get a rise out of someone. Being intentionally difficult. Because you have no life. Your wife just sounds like a mean-spirited bitch. This ficus is trash. LMFAO. Where's your eggs at, bitch? Okay, now I feel like I might be biased in thinking all the asshole comments on those subs are from men rolling on the floor laughing. Don't fuck with my plants. Lol. I think she's just kind of an asshole and not a troll. No offense, op. Misery loves company? Woman shrugging, light skin tone. It's tempting to troll people in Reddit because Redditors are the softest, most self-pitying and easily triggered people on the face of the earth. Your wife sounds like a meanie. Some light-hearted trolling is fine, but this is just sad.